Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome back to my channel AcademicTuber. Today we are going to discuss chapter 24 from grade 8 science, that is environmental degradation and its conservation. Before that, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel, and for more updates hit the bell icon. If you want more videos related to this, please like and do share these videos with your friends, and also don't forget to give your valuable response in comment section. Environmental degradation. The decrease in the quality in the components of environment due to human activity and natural disasters is called environmental degradation. Effects of human activities on environment. Human beings use various components of the environment for survival. They use air, water, land, forests, etc. They use the components of environment for carrying out various activities. Human beings use air for breathing, for burning fuel, firewood, etc. They use water for drinking, cleaning clothes and utensils, cultivation, etc. The forest products are used for the construction of buildings, bridges, furniture, etc. Firewood are also used as fuel. Land is used for manifold purposes. Humans build various types of physical structures such as buildings, roads, bridges, railway, park, garden, etc. on the land. Various minerals such as iron, aluminium, copper, marbles, granite, rocks, etc. are extracted from the interior part of the earth. They are used for the construction of buildings, making utensils, etc. Thus, people use natural resources for their survival and development activities. They exploit the resources in access to fulfill their needs. Overuse of natural resources results in many adverse effects in environment. We have heard about the river pollution, air pollution, noise pollution, etc. These are some of the examples of the adverse effect of human activities on environment. Environmental pollution. The mixing of unwanted and harmful things in environment, which makes the environment impure and unsuitable for human use, is called environmental pollution. Environmental pollution can be categorized into following types. Air pollution. All living beings need oxygen to survive, and they get oxygen from atmosphere. No any living things can survive without oxygen. Therefore, it is a life gas. Plants also need oxygen for respiration. They use carbon dioxide for the preparation of food during photosynthesis. Air is used for burning fuels too. And that is the reason it is very important. But air is being polluted due to different human activities. The mixing of unwanted and harmful things in air is called air pollution. Now we are going to discuss some of the causes of air pollution. Smoke, dust and waste produced from vehicles causes air pollution. Smoke, dust and poisonous gases produced from factories and industry causes air pollution. The smoke due to the use of firewood, dried cow dung, wheat stalk, etc. causes air pollution. The dust due to mining of minerals and road construction. In cities, garbage is thrown elsewhere, so that bad smell from rotten garbage causes air pollution. Effects of air pollution. Air pollution affects human health adversely by causing diseases related with respiration, eyes, lungs, and chest. Air pollution causes loss in plants and damage in cultural heritage manifested. Air pollution causes the disease like burning of eye and asthma. Air pollution causes increase in the temperature of the earth. Air pollution causes acid rain. Next one is water pollution. Water is one of the important natural resources. It is used by human beings for drinking, irrigation, industrial work, recreation, transportation, production of hydroelectricity, etc. Water is used by plants for the preparation of food. Water also provides shelter to various types of aquatic animals. Several aquatic plants also grow in water. We get water from river, ponds, lake, stream, rain underground sources, etc. When rainwater is absorbed through the soil and is collected under the ground, it is considered as the underground water. But due to various human activity, but because of various human activity, water is being polluted. The mixing of unwanted and harmful things in water is simply known as water pollution. Causes of water pollution. Water pollution is the result of different cases. Among them, some major causes are as follows. In city area, the pipelines of water and sewage are constructed in the same point in some places. When sewage pipe breaks suddenly, dirty water may mix to drinking water pipes and water gets polluted. Activities like washing clothes, washing utensils, and letting cattle bath in the sources of water makes the water source polluted. The garbage released from factories and different places or the polluted material, sewage, etc. directly mix with the water sources such as river, lake, natural pool, pond, etc. making it polluted. Farmers use chemical fertilizer, insecticides, pesticides to increase crop production. The chemical fertilizer and fluid of insecticides slowly mix to water sources, resulting water pollution. From hospital, laboratory, industry, automobile workshop, etc., wastes as well as chemicals are released. When they mix to water source, water pollution occurs. Effects of water pollution. The different effects of water pollution are as follows. Polluted water causes diseases like cholera, dysentery, jaundice, typhoid, etc. Polluted water harms plants and aquatic animals. It affects the photosynthesis process of plants. Polluted water spreads bad smell, and due to polluted water, some young plants as well as aquatic animals die out. Next one is soil or land pollution. Land is one of the important natural resources, and it is the natural habitat of all animals and plants. Soil fixes plants and provides all nutrients to them. Various types of small animals like insects, mice, snakes, etc. live under the ground. Human beings carry out construction work on the land. They make buildings, roads, parks, playgrounds, etc. on the land. It is used for cultivation. Thus, land is very important for plants and animals, but it is being polluted due to various types of human activities. The mixing of unwanted and harmful things in soil is called soil pollution. Causes of soil or land pollution. Use of greater amount of chemical fertilizers in farms, use of insecticides in farm excessively, throwing of garbages and waste product in soil, undecomposed material like plastic, glass and metals in soil leads to land pollution when they are thrown randomly. The undecomposed waste material thrown by hospital, air force, etc. also causes the land pollution. Effects of land pollution. Orthone and microorganisms that improves the quality of soil die out, the fertility of soil is reduced, decrease in crop production, bad smell from polluted land causes stinky environment, damages the structure of land, the water produced from them also get polluted. Noise pollution. The loud sound in the environment is called noise or noise pollution. Production of unnecessary sound is also a sound pollution. Causes of noise or sound pollution. Unnecessary sound and noise produced in market and crowded areas, city with more vehicles, places with more number of industries causes noise pollution. Noise pollution is caused due to the construction of road, buildings, etc. Playing radio, television, musical instrument loudly causes noise pollution. Unnecessary production of sound from cement factory, flour mill, metal industry causes noise pollution. Noise of people in cities, publicity through mics, etc. also causes noise pollution. Effects of noise pollution. The major effects of noise pollution are as follows. Hearing capacity becomes weak, high blood pressure rises in human, maximum loud sound may rupture in eardrum and leads to deafness. Health problems appear such as insomnia, digestive disorder, etc. Cause difficulty to concentrate in study, writing or doing anything. Greenhouse effect. The increase in the temperature of our surface due to increase in the amount of greenhouse gases is called greenhouse effect. Some of the examples of greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, water vapor, nitrogen dioxide, etc. Reason of increase in greenhouse gas in atmosphere. Due to the forest fire, the carbon stored in plants releases as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The stored carbon directly escapes to the atmosphere during deforestation. The gases coming out from the factory industry vehicle also causes the greenhouse effect. When we throw wastes haphazardly, the methane gas comes out after they get decomposed and reach the atmosphere. The gas released from aeroplane is also a greenhouse gas. The water on the surface of earth evaporates due to the heat of sun. This also causes greenhouse effect. Effects of greenhouse effect. Increase in the temperature of earth, slow change in weather situation. It also affects the water cycle. The ice melts in the polar region and the level of sea increases. The height of Himalaya decreases due to excessive melting of snow. Artificial greenhouse. When plants are inside the house or glass of plastic, one warm environment is created inside it, even though outside environment is cold. The glass or plastic allows short waves of solar heat to pass, but do not allow the long waves to pass through them. When short waves of sun enters the greenhouse, they convert to long wave of infrared radiation after striking on the land. The long waves cannot escape out of the glass or plastic of such houses. Thus, warm environment can be maintained even though the outside environment is cold. Such house is called greenhouse. Artificial greenhouse is a house made of glass or plastic inside which warm environment suitable for the growth of plants is created even though the outside environment is cold. The houses which are made artificially by glasses or plastics in botanical garden or agricultural field are called artificial greenhouse gases. Advantages of artificial greenhouse. Artificial greenhouse have more temperature than in the surroundings, so different plants like vegetables, flower, etc. can be grown in off season. Similarly, summer plants can be grown in winter season in artificial greenhouse. So here is one question related with the topic artificial greenhouse. Why greenhouse made by covering with plastic while cultivating vegetables in winter? Greenhouses have more temperature than in their surroundings, so summer plants can be grown in winter season in artificial greenhouse. So greenhouse is made by covering with plastic while cultivating vegetables in winter. Climate change. The variation of Earth's global climate or regional climate over time due to human activities and various natural disasters is called climate change. Increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is the major cause of climate change. Due to various types of human activity, normal climatic processes are also affected. Production of greenhouse gases by the industries and vehicles increase the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, which is called the global warming. Global warming affects water cycle as well. Causes of climate change. Emission of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, deforestation for human settlements, overutilization and exploitation of natural resources, pollution caused by human activities, changes in solar output which is associated with sunspot activities, the aerosols that reach the atmosphere after volcanic eruption. So these are some of the causes of climate change. Effects of climate change. Due to increasing temperature, the snow in the Himalayan region is melting, which may lead to decrease in the water source in near future. The sea level is rising rapidly. Over rainfall and drought have caused heavy rainfall in some places and no rainfall in some places. Due to unseasonal rainfall, people do not get rainfall in required time. decrease in crop production, hot air, frost, epidemic, etc. lead to increase in adverse effect on human health, reduction in biological diversity. Acid rain. Various types of gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, nitric acid, nitric oxide, nitrogen pentoxide, etc. are produced by industry and vehicles. When these gases come in contact with water of rain, they react with water and forms acid, and these acids falls along with the rainwater, which is called acid rain. The chemical and physical process by which water vapor in atmosphere mixes to acidic substances and drop on the surface of earth is called acid rain. The main causes of acid rain are industrialization is one of the main cause of acid rain, which means the gases that can form acid rain in the atmosphere. Different types of vehicles which consume fossil fuel also support the acid rain. Effects of acid rain. Acid rain causes various health problems in plants as well as animals. Depletion of rocks, depletion of statue, roof of house, metallic roof of temple, brass, copper. Imbalance in terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem, increase in the acidity of soil and decrease in crop production, reduction in the growth of plants. Measures to control acid rain. Decreasing the source of pollution, sourcing and using alternative sources of energy, reusing sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide gases released from the factory, introducing techniques that do not release toxic gases and matter in the atmosphere. Disasters. The sudden calamity which have destructive and very unfortunate effect on life and property is called disaster. The disaster can destroy the lives, property, cultivable lands, habitat of wild animals, sources of water, forest ecosystem, etc. A disaster it is a sudden calamitous event that seriously disrupts the functioning of a community or a society involving widespread human, material, economic and environmental losses and impact. Disaster can be divided into two types. They are natural disaster and human-induced disaster, which is also known as the anthropogenic disaster. Natural disaster. The sudden calamity caused by nature which destroys life and property and has a long-term effect in the social life is called natural disaster. The natural process that may cause loss of life, injury, property damage, loss of livelihoods, social, economic and environmental disruption is called natural disaster. Some of the examples of natural disasters are earthquake, volcanic eruption, flood, landslide, hurricane, thunder, etc. Some natural disasters have less severe effects whereas some have devastating effects. The natural disasters are beyond human control. However, we can reduce their effect to some extent using certain control and safety measures. Human-induced disasters. The sudden or unexpected destructive happening that occur due to human activities is called human-induced or anthropogenic disasters. Some of the examples of anthropogenic that is human-induced disasters are chemical hazards, road traffic accident, chemical explosion, accident during construction work, desertification, explosion of nuclear power plant, etc. Measures of mitigating disasters and their management. Development of public awareness and preparedness, rescue of the affected people, help rehabilitation and relief to the affected people, mobilization of help in proper way. Earthquake. Earthquake is a destructive natural disaster which involves a sudden shaking of Earth's surface. In other words, it is the vibration of Earth's surface due to the sudden release of stored energy beneath it. There are two types of earthquake on the basis of movement. They are horizontal and vertical. The to and fro or left to right movement of Earth crust is called horizontal earthquake. The earthquake which involves up and down movement of the Earth is called vertical earthquake. The horizontal earthquake is more destructive than the vertical earthquake. The powerful earthquake causes the heavy loss of life and property. Bridges, buildings, walls, tall statues, and houses collapse due to earthquake. The earthquake destroys electric poles and lines, water pipes, telephone lines, and roads, which makes the life miserable. So here are some of the measures that should be taken before earthquake comes. The cupboards, bookshelves, refrigerator, television, mirror, heavy photo frame, etc. should be kept inside the house firmly attached to wall. Breakable materials like bottle, glass, mirror, etc. should be kept firmly. Torchlight, radio, faucet box should be kept safely. If the basement of house, ceiling, walls, electrical wires, etc. are damaged, this should be repaired in time. The safety place inside and outside of house should be identified. So here are some of the measures that should be taken during earthquake. If the exit door is near, go to the safe place outside the house. Remain in the safe place of the house if you are inside. Move to open area if you are outside. Stop and stay in an open place if you are in a vehicle. So here are some of the measures that should be taken after earthquake. As soon as the earthquake stops, move to the safe place outside the house and do not enter the house immediately. If you are injured, go for the treatment. If someone is trapped, help them to come out and inform the rescue team. Check the basement, wall, windows, door, etc. before entering the house. Hear the emergency news broadcasted through radio, television, etc. and follow it. Flood. The overflow of water from river, lake, pond, sea, etc. is called flood. Flood is a natural disaster which occurs due to the overflow of muddy water from the river, stream, or other sources of water. It may occur due to heavy rainfall, sudden bursts of lake at the high altitude, melting of snow, earthquake, bursting of dams, etc. A landslide is a natural disaster in which a soaked part of land gets collapsed and slide down due to the effect of gravity. Landslide usually occurs in hill, slope land and mountainous region of our country, and it occurs most frequently during the rainy season. Heavy rainfall for a long period of time increases the hydraulic pressure along the slope of lands and result in landslide. It is because the rainwater is absorbed by the land which gets collected in the soil. The shaking of the earth's surface due to earthquake can cause landslide as well. Similarly, the deep cutting of land on the bank due to fast flowing rivers or stream also causes the landslide. Landslide, it is a sudden slide of land, rocks and soil downward due to the effect of gravity, and it is usually caused by deforestation and construction of roads. To protect from landslide and flood and to minimize the risks, following measures should be taken. Do not be panicked, stay calmly in a safe place. Do not cross flooded river. If you see someone being trapped in a flood and landslide, inform the person immediately. If you see the river is blocked by landslide, inform all. Support helpless to reach the safe place. Provide first aid to the injured person and the victim at first, and then take them to the health post or hospital as per their conditions. After flood and landslide, do the required help to the victim, body dead and decayed animals, birds and plants. Management of flood and landslide. Embankments should be constructed at the side of river, and human settlement on the side of rivers should be removed. Plants such as bamboo that produce east roots in a greater amount should be planted at the side of rivers. Terrace farming in a steep land should be carried out. House and cells should not be constructed in steep places and placed with a loose soil. Manage the water outlet around the house. Identify the places where flood and landslide are prone to occur and stay on alert. Provide necessary support to the most vulnerable as far as possible. Fire. The condition in which flames go out of control and destroy lives and property is called fire. Fire is a disaster mainly due to human activities, and it can spread in factories, industries, or even in the house of people. Such fire can burn and destroy everything. Can also destroy the crops and forests. The forest fire burns seed and saplings of plants and causes deforestation. It also kills the nestling of birds and babies of wild animals. Some of the causes of fire are as follows: thunder and volcanic eruption, misuse of children throwing cigarette butts carelessly after smoking, short circuit, etc. To protect from fire, the following measures can be taken. The objects like the matches, lighters should be kept away from the reach of children. Do not smoke cigarettes and extinguish cigarette before throwing. Establish pond or water sources near the village house, etc. Keep fire engines and fire brigade in ready condition. Keep a safe wiring in a house and publicly building conduct awareness programs for the precaution of fire. If fire is set, inform society and fire brigades as soon as possible. Try to put out a fire. Rescue the people who are trapped in a firehouse. Provide first aid to injured person. Adopt measures to avoid the spread of fire. Provide necessary support to the victim. Epidemics. The rapid spread of infectious diseases among a large number of people in a given population within a short period of time is called epidemics. The widespread outbreak of an infectious disease which affects many people at the same time and kills them is called epidemics. Several epidemics have occurred in the past in Nepal. The following measures need to be taken to protect people from its effect. First one, conduct awareness and educational program. Run programs related to disease and hygiene. Keep environment clean. Pay attention in conservation and sanitation of water source resources. In epidemic situation, provide treatment for the patient. Environmental conservation. Environment conservation is a wise and sensible use of natural resources. Environmental resources like water resources, mineral resources, land resources, forest resources should be utilized in a proper way. All organisms, including human beings, get all essential things from the environment. Air, water, land, forest, minerals, etc. are such things which are used by organisms. In addition to those things, human beings use other animals too. It is the responsibility of human beings to use these things properly and conserve them. Different activities such as public awareness program, afforestation, conservation of land, management of wastes, pollution control, etc. can be done to conserve environment. Conservation of environment includes those activities which are done to preserve the various components of the environment. Measures for environment conservation. Public awareness should be generated for environment conservation. Afforestation should be done on bare land. Water resources should be conserved. Soil conservation should be done. Environment pollution should be controlled. Cultural resources should be conserved. Environmental sanitation should be done. Public participation should be increased. National and international organizations involved in the conservation and enhancement of environment in Nepal. Various national and international agencies are working in the field of conservation and promotion of environment. Those organizations have significant role for the formulation of policies and programs in the field of conservation. Nepal Trust for Natural Resources, NTNC, Ministry of Education, etc. Some national organizations working in this field. Similarly, the United Nations Environment Program, World Wildlife Fund for Nature, International Center for Integrated Mountain Development are some of the international agencies working in the field of conservation. Now we are going to discuss these national and international organizations one by one. First one, National Trust for Nature Conservation, NTNC. It is a non-governmental organization established in 2039 BS, and it has been established with the aim of conservation of nature along with the projects of development. It conducts national and international seminars in association with environmental agency. The main objective of NTNC are as follows. NTNC has successfully undertaken many small and large projects on nature conservation, biodiversity, tourism, development management, and sustainable rural development. and TNC manages Annapurna Conservation Area Project ACAP and Manasu Conservation Area Project MCAP together with other projects in and around national parks and wildlife reserves. International Union for Conservation of Nature IUCN. It is an international organization established in 1948 AD. It was established as International Union for the Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, but later its name was changed as IUCN, the World Conservation Union, and its head office is in the Grand City of Switzerland. Many Nepalese agencies like National Park and Wildlife Conservation Department, Nepal Trust for Nature Conservation Fund, Nepal Environment Journalist Group, etc. have taken the membership of IUCN. The main objective of IUCN are as follows. It focuses on the natural conservation, biodiversity and nature-based solution. The mission of IUCN is to influence, encourage and assist society throughout the world to conserve nature and natural resources. Worldwide Fund for Nature WWF. WWF is an international organization for the conservation of nature. It was established in 1961 and its headquarters is in Switzerland. In Nepal, it is called World Wildlife Fund. The main objective of WWF is to stop the degradation of plants, nature, environment, and to build a future in which humans live in harmony with nature by conserving the world's biological diversity, ensuring that the use of renewable natural sources is sustainable, promoting the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumption. United Nations Environment Programme UNEP. UNEP is an organization established by United Nations in 1972 to work in the field of conservation of environment. Its head office is in Nairobi of Kenya. Its regional office for Asia is situated at Bangkok, the capital city of Thailand. This conference strengthened the concept that man has the right of surviving in a healthy environment and the environment should be preserved for the future generation. It declared to celebrate June 5th as the World Environment Day every year. It pays special attention to make the world's development activity healthy and long-lasting from environmental point of view. International Center for Integrated Mountain Development ICI mode. ICI mode is a non-governmental organization established with the help of UNESCO in 1983. The main objective is to work in the field of development of natural resources, the region and community development. It is committed to a shared vision of prosperous and secure mountain community committed to peace, equity and environmental sustainability. Its mission is to develop and provide integrated and innovative solutions in cooperation with the national, regional and international partners which foster action and change for overcoming mountain people's economic, social and the physical vulnerability. It enables sustainable and resilient mountain development for improved and equitable livelihoods through knowledge and regional cooperation. Now we are going to discuss some of the reasoning questions from this unit. Crop productivity decreases due to environmental pollution. Why? Environmental pollution means the pollution of land, water, air, etc. These polluted water, land, etc. are responsible for the decrease of fertility of soil and thus decreases the crop production. Next question. Human activity are responsible for environmental degradation. Why? Human cut trees to get firewood, to construct houses, to expand agricultural land and settlement, which leads to deforestation. Similarly, unwanted and harmful substances like smoke, dust particles, excessive use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides, etc. are the human activity which is responsible for water, air and land pollution. So, human activity are responsible for environmental degradation. Next question. What can you do to conserve the environment of your locality? Right. To conserve the environment of our locality, we can do following things. Plantation on bare land, conservation of water resources, pollution control, protection of culture, heritage, etc. Public awareness helps a lot to conserve environment. Why? Until and unless people are made aware of conservation of environment, they do not take part in the conservation activities. Once they become aware of the importance of conservation, they actively participate in conservation activities. That is the reason public awareness helps a lot to conserve the environment. Next question. Afforestation is very important to conserve environment. Why? Plantation is an important factor of environmental conservation. Plantation in slope, naked, mountain, landslide affected area, roadsides prevent soil erosion. So afforestation is very important to conserve environment. By this, we have completed notes of this unit, environmental degradation and its conservation. I hope this video was useful to you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any queries, drop the comment in the comment section. See you on the next video. Thank you.